Let's find some membership site ideas to add a reoccurring revenue stream to your business. So timestamps below, along with some other helpful links and resources, including our online course playbook to help you actually start creating content for your membership site. So when it comes to the different types, you have a lot of different options. So we'll go through the most common 5. And the first one, of course, is going to be some sort of direct access or AMA. So here people are paying for access to you in some form or fashion, right? So this can be a simple Q&A setup, a consultancy, or some sort of community or forum where you're in there answering questions. The key here is not delivering content, but delivering your expertise to a specific situation. So think about this for a moment. Let's say someone is trying to figure out what type of membership site that they create, right? So what do? They go over to YouTube, maybe they purchase a course or two, and they're still not quite sure. So most of the time, the value in this type of membership site isn't necessarily you explaining all of the basics, because most people who sign up for it, they already know. What they don't know is that last 5 to 10%. They've got all the information and they're just trying to make that final decision, and they need that extra boost of confidence from an expert like you to tell them, yes, that is exactly the way to go. So when it comes to these types of membership sites, you don't have to have this giant library of content, although it is a little bit helpful. We'll get to that in a moment. Remember, the main focus here is people aren't looking for information. They're looking for advice for a specific part of whatever they're trying to achieve so that they can move forward confidently. There's always that little voice in the back of their head saying,
yeah, but you should do it this way, or no, this isn't gonna work.
And so they need you to just answer that question so they can let those voices go and move forward with their progress. Now, there is a little asterisk here though, because if you don't have anything else in your membership site, we learned this the hard way, people feel like they need more than just your advice, whether you're jumping on a webinar and answering questions, or you're just in a forum, or you're pre-recording videos. Whichever way, if you're starting for the first time and there's no content in there, people are gonna instantly refund. And that's exactly what happened to us. It didn't matter that we were like, okay, this is a brand new membership, we'll jump on, answer your questions. First call's on Tuesday, right? And then we got a bunch of signups and people immediately started refunding, like, there's no content, there's no content, there's no content. And I'm just sitting there like, we literally told you this is brand new. So to combat that, the next type of membership site you can start creating is a tools bundle. So if you have some digital products already, whether they're ebooks, trackers, planners, scripts, I'll actually leave a link in the cards and the description to a great deep dive guide that goes through, I call it great, right? Maybe you think it's mediocre, whatever. It's a guide that goes through different types of digital products you can create. And so as long as you have 5 to 10 of these, they don't even need to be super expensive. You can go ahead and create a membership site where people get access to it. And then because they're paying a monthly or annual fee, they'll also get access to all of your future tools that you can create. And I really like this because it also allows you to start testing out your different offers. So if you wanted to come up with a new template or a mini course or mini training, you can actually create that and skip all of the sales funnel headaches of building a new sales message and putting out ads or creating a content funnel. And then you can just put it in the membership site because people have already paid for your tools bundle. And then you get immediate feedback on how good or bad the tool is. And so this has helped us not actually launch some products because we'll give it to our private community and they're like, I don't really want this. I don't really care. We're like, okay, great. We didn't waste any time trying to sell it to anyone else, right? So if you already have some digital products, then this is a great place to start with your membership site, and you can use it as a springboard to create your direct access one. Okay, talking over myself here. So the next one is going to be a mastermind community. Now pump the brakes because most people get this wrong. So a mastermind community is valuable because of the people that are in it. And so what you're doing here is you are filtering out everyone via price or some sort of application process so that people are paying because you've gone out and found other people that they want to connect with, right? And so you're essentially just the facilitator between different people who are trying to find valuable relationships, right? So when you go around and you say, oh, I've got this awesome mastermind, right? And it's just you hopping on a call answering people's questions, that's just direct access, right? And so you've probably seen some offers where people will talk about, they'll send an email and be like, this mastermind's $25K a year, and if you're a millionaire, you should totally join it, right? And then, of course, we sit there and go, why would anyone pay $25,000 just to talk to other people, right? But depending upon your niche or industry, that might actually be really valuable because it's so hard to find other people who are actually have the exact same kind of goals, life goals, right? Or a certain level of success. And so the value is that you are finding people who are on their same level and looking to achieve the same result. So just keep that in mind. Mastermind communities take a lot of work to put together because the value is in the people that you're bringing into the community, not necessarily yourself as the expert. Now, this next one we'll go through relatively quickly because it's pretty self-explanatory. That's just going to be an online course. Now, a common question or comment I get on these style of videos goes something like this.
But Jason, what if the course software doesn't block IP addresses? Or what if they download all my content and then instantly refund?
Look, as soon as something's online, pirates are going to take it away. It happens to multi-billion-dollar Hollywood studios, and it's definitely going to happen to you and me. So when you're looking for online course software or looking to create a membership site that's trying to protect every little piece of content that you create, you are really wasting your time. In fact, there used to be Fiverr gigs where you'd pay $5 or $10 and someone would just download a Udemy course for you in less than 24 hours, right? So anytime something's online, it's going to be stolen. So the point of creating a membership site for your online course is to create ease of access for your customers, not necessarily protect it from every single pirate under the sun, right? And of course, I'm still gonna get comments like, this software does this and that software does that. Like, seriously, you're wasting your time trying to stop people from stealing your stuff. So what you can do though is make it really easy for the customers who are paying and are going to purchase more things from you in the future to have a centralized location for all of their purchases. And when it comes to membership software, I recommend using Systemi.io. If you're brand new, you don't have an email autoresponder set up, you're just getting started with your WordPress site or building your business. And then if you already have a WordPress site set up, you already have an email autoresponder, and you're just looking for a membership software, then go ahead and check out Thrivecart, also linked up in the description. And that's actually what we use. So if you decide to purchase either one of those, of course, we receive a commission as a way to support this channel. Now, the last one on our list is going to be insider access. And this is a little different than direct access. So the first one, you actually had to jump on and provide some sort of personalized recommendations based upon people's questions, whether that's via text, via pre-recorded video, or a live webinar. With this one, on the other hand, you're providing updates and giving people the information that they need so that they can capitalize on relevant opportunities. So really non-wordy way of saying that is just think of like stock alerts, right? Or crypto alerts or NFT alerts or any type of investing alert, right? So what you do is you create a membership website, and it's either just as the market moves or once or twice a month, you go in and you either send out a newsletter or you send out an email saying, hey, there's a new analysis video or new training inside of the membership site. And so the key here is your industry is changing fast, right? So if we were like in the productivity niche, that probably wouldn't work too well. I don't think people would want to sign up and be like, oh my gosh, what's the latest research on like maximizing my time? Probably not. Versus, oh, look, this crypto or stock is about to go to the moon and, crash the next day because it's another pump and dump. So whatever it may be, there needs to be some form of urgency and fear of missing out for this type of membership site to work. And if you're doing anything investing or finance, please set this up as an annual payment. This isn't as big of a deal in some other niches or industries, but specifically here, if someone is unhappy with your service, and so they call up their credit card and say, this person scammed me. They said they were gonna make me $1 million with crypto, NFTs, and the latest penny stocks, right? Well, the credit card company has heard that 1,000, if not 1,000,000 times. So they're immediately going to refund them all their money and forget fighting with your merchant trying to get your money back, even if you only had a 15-day money back guarantee, right? But what happens, and this is something that a lot of new entrepreneurs don't know, is it's not just the latest month that you get charged back for. It's every single month that they've paid. And so what happens if someone's on month 12 of your subscription and they do want all their money back, that's 11 chargebacks on your account. Now, if you're not quite sure what a chargeback is, that's simply when the customer calls up the credit card company, says you scammed them, and then the credit card company literally pulls the money back out of your account and gives it back to them. Like, it happens a lot with membership sites and digital products. The problem for us as the creators and sellers is now we have 11 different chargebacks on our account, which is a giant negative and can actually hurt your ability to collect credit card payments in the future. So if you can, this is just a general rule of thumb, try and reduce the amount of payments someone is making, because when you have those people who jump in or get really frustrated and ask for a bunch of money back, it's not going to hurt your ability to process payments in the future as much. This is something that definitely needs to be talked about more. And yeah, it's boring. Nobody really wants to talk about, chargebacks, whatever, but it really can hurt you when just a couple customers, that's all it takes, especially if you're dealing with PayPal, to have your account like suspended or put in some sort of timeout mode where they are just really, really strict with your payment processing. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you got some value out of this video. You have at least one idea of a type of membership site that you can put together. If you still don't, and I've completely failed, go ahead and comment below. I still read and reply to every single one, although I'm sometimes a little slow. And make sure you check out our online course playbook to help you come up with content and actually launch your membership site. So hit that like button, subscribe for more guides just like this one, and until the next, keep building the business you love.